This is Lord Rick of the Paranormal Ghost Society. This is our second investigation of Sunny Acres Orphanage, or the Nevada State Orphans Asylum. You have a lot of urban life, businesses and other new buildings, so the area is lit up all the way around. But the park itself is very quiet and dark. And this is a garage. And you can't really see that much because that's the old gym, but I'll film it when I get close. Well, we're just going around the property. I'll take some pictures at each location and recordings. Jared's doing EMF activity. And our second investigation would entail ghost hunting, or ghost busting rather. Doing some ghost research is what we're here to do. So, to try to prove that this place should be preserved, but also that it's haunted. And so in order to do that, we've come out near Christmas of 2014. It's actually almost Christmas Eve, and we're out here trying to expose the unknown. Because this place was built in the 1870s, 1880s. And then the fire came in the early 1900s, or late 1800s. I don't remember what the dates are, because I did the history, the daytime history, and it's been a while, but I did a write-up about it. After the place did burn down, the children were scattered, and they rebuilt it. And they used a lot of sandstone quarry made from buildings. This is not sandstone, but the building we'll be going to from the 1800s is. And they made these big Victorian hospital-like buildings, or dormitories rather. And the dormitories is where the kids were housed, and then the cottages were built in the 1950s and early 60s to make it more of a wholesome lifestyle. Here's a corridor. EVPs are very important in corridors where the sound's limited. Well, the thing is that I can talk about things in a corridor and sound will reverb, but also these corridors like these seem to enhance the EVPs because they can contain the sound. If there's an entity here and it speaks quietly, this is the place to record it without any interference from vehicles from the street, or it's a very quiet area. This is the orphanage at night. It's much more creepier at night, I could tell you that. Not too creepy. I gotta get more pictures, so hold on. They got nice big trees that grow on the grounds here. Children died in the dormitories. Yellow fever, Spanish flu, smallpox, all these little things killed these children. So kids did die here. Orphans, some of the orphans did have successful lives. Other orphans, they didn't make it out of here. And so could these grounds be haunted? Yeah, the land could be haunted. Hopefully Christmas or the holidays would enhance it, because this orphanage celebrated Christmas heavily. They decorated, they had Santa Claus come here. We have a basketball hoop. It's bent. And I'm going to walk you right up to the old gym. This building's from the 1800s. The prisoners quarried the sandstone to create this beautiful architectural structure, which was the Boys and Girls Club gym for many years, but also probably a gymnasium for the children. You can see, I mean, there's a blue door. The front is newer. But as you go around the structure, I mean, you can see, I mean, they added on to it, obviously, but if you come back around... Jesus, man. Just looking in the camera. I gotta get pictures, guys, of this building. Team shots. I gotta get team shots. But anyways, folks, you can see this is the newer rendition. It's just a wooden wooden architecture. Of course, when they after the fire, when they rebuilt, they probably added on to the gym. But all the buildings were made of white wood.
Hey, Dad.
You're not scaring me. All the buildings were made out of white wood. They were Victorian in architecture, and they were huge dormitories that housed the children. And now, you know, this gymnasium's from the 1800s. This is the only building that survived the fire. But after the fire, they built a bunch of stone buildings like this, and they're gone. It was too close to the Capitol, so the state capitol in Nevada decided to tear all the stone buildings and Victorian buildings down, and this is what you get. With a nice big creepy tree. Here we have an old brick building. A maintenance or a workshop. You okay, man? You sound like you're dying over there. I mean, I'm filming, and here you are. You're like, ah. I mean, people are probably thinking there's a friggin' monster, not a goat. We're not ghost hunting. We're monster hunting, man. All right. Well, we're gonna walk around this building, and then we're gonna take a couple pictures and move on to the cottages. The cottages are easy, but we still got to go through each cottage. So here's some old pipes. Wow. I never noticed the pipes. Look on the ground. The pipes, man. I gotta come back and photograph those. Rusty pipes and rusty objects are awesome. There's a hole.
Yeah, there's a hole inside. Whoa, that's so creepy.
Let me look inside the hole.
So creepy.
Here, put my coffee down.
Look how creepy that is. There's like metal things inside. Like spikes and stuff.
We're going into the hole, dude.
Just zoom. Zoom on it.
There's like objects back in there, man.
Zoom. Yeah, zoom on.
Hold on, let's see. I can't go any further.
That's so creepy. That's so creepy.
That is creepy. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. More rusty pipes attached to the building. Okay.
You're holding too many things.
Woo! Scary.
Perfect for Christmas.
I know, man. Alright. So anyways, let's continue filming, folks. This is some kind of maintenance building, maybe. It's all brick. There's also, if you look, holes, but there's this concrete slab. See? Whoa. That was quick.
Oh, scared me.
I was like, did you just hear those vocalizations?
Yeah.
That sounded like Bigfoot, man. Did you hear the woo? There's friggin' Sasquatch, man.
Look.
Oh, there's a hole?
Yeah. Oh god, I don't.
Dude, that's creepy, man. Look at that. Here, hold my recorder.
Alright.
I don't want to lose my camera, so I want to put it around my hand a couple times.
Alright.
Now I'm going in. Hold on, let's do this again. Okay, folks, Jared found this hole. Let's see if we can look and see what's down there. No, there's an air conditioning unit. Piping. Some kind of maintenance area. Whoa.
What is that?
There's some blue tank. Hot water tank. Some giant, maybe pot for a plant, like a potter. Some more pipes. I'll have to take a picture in there when I come back around. And this has got to be the old maintenance area. Maybe it's the maintenance where they kept their tools to fix the orphanage when there was pipe problems and they needed plumbing. And Okay, let's take pics in front. We're back to the front of this beautiful structure, brick structure.
Oh yeah, you can look through the keyholes.
Big cottonwood trees grace the property. They're kind of hard to see. Here's one, and here's one. What we're doing is we're going to hit the cottages. We're done with the historic sites, but the cottages also have to be hit. We're going to our first cottage. It's called Sand Springs Station. The cottages were very simple. Probably 4 to 5 bedrooms, made with cinder blocks. Very 1950s, 60s type of style. You can see the sign, Sand Springs. And the buildings had a lot of shrubs and trees. There's a little sign right here. Oh, it just says Sand Springs, but you can see what the buildings look like. Very old-fashioned. Come back, look, come back around here. Look how creepy it gets. Look at that. There's a little hall, a little entrance area. Definitely 1959, 1963 style, huh? Look.
Oh god, that's creepy now.
The basement hatch. We're at another cottage. They had walkways. It's all boarded up. The state uses them, I guess, as storage. But they had these little walkways where you walked around the cottage itself. Oh, look. You can't even go that way. So let's go the other way. The halls is what, the entrance halls to these places is what I'm interested in. There's an entrance hall over, huh? There's an entrance hall over here. Look, it's just over here. Look at the air conditioning unit. Did you hear a squeaking sound?
Yeah.
I heard a squeaking sound inside.
There's rats.
Dude, that wasn't a rat sound. That was like a pipe squeaking or... Remember this area?
Yeah.
This is where we had our cage match?
Yeah.
And we arm wrestled? Look at that. Yeah, this is where we had our wrestling match and our what do they call it? Our showdown, our arm wrestling showdown we had here. But look, remember? These are the foyers. Look, this is the main entrance right here into the cottage. So this area could have possessed paranormal activity. And here's where they stored they had the store, look.
Now I hear it.
Here, you get, yeah, do you hear it? It's there's something close by making a weird sound, like clanking pipes. Just so everybody knows, deer graze here almost daily. So you put your garbage in these green areas to keep the deer out. Let's try to get out of here and go to the next cottage. Tammy's with us. If anybody's here, give us a sign that you're here. I've been hearing this like squeaky pipe. And I also seen over by that building where past Tammy was, I seen a white mist go by. It was really weird, but I seen it and it was in the distance. It was like way by the building, like something was on the move. So I believe that there is some paranormal here. I do. I believe it's here. A lot of shrubs. There's a lot of flowers that grow here in the summer or spring. There's rose bushes. There's wild flowers. This place is blooming with nature during the warmer months. Is that a hall or is that? Oh, that doesn't go back there. You had me all tricked. This is the foyer. This is one of the foyers right here.
Yeah.
All right, let me get a picture. And we'll continue on and look for there's 2 foyers per cottage, so they're pretty small. Four bedrooms maybe. But these cottages were more, they said, of a home lifestyle rather than dormitories. This is Mountain Springs Station. This is the main foyer right here. This huge, here we go. Check out this. This is, remember the big foyer? Yeah. Jared was pointing out that you can kind of see. Look at all this, dude, there's cobwebs.
It's like a paint bucket in there. Oh.
A lot of spider webs inside these old places, huh? Motion light. Here. We get a few more pics and we're out of here. This is the rest of the back side of the cottage. Wow. A bunch of rose bushes have been cut here. It's just another cottage. You can see very simple architecture that went into these after they tore the historic buildings down. The Capitol did not want those giant dormitories here. They thought it was an eyesore and they opted to take it down. I come around the end. It's just a concrete jungle now. But you can see there's a screen door here. Oh, dude, you scared the hell out of me. I almost crapped myself. Almost crapped myself this Christmas Eve. Here's another cottage. A lot of vines. There's actually vines growing up the walls. I remember giant flowers that were over here too. See the foyer?
Yeah.
See if I can show everybody. This is Diamond Spring Station. They had a wheelchair accessible ramp. That one building's over there with the... There is operable cameras, but we're only here taking photos. That's all. Just pictures.
Just light the camera.
Somebody's gonna see Santa Claus tonight. Right? Somebody's to see Santa Claus tonight. It is Christmas almost, so does that sound surprising? You know what I mean?
You look like a sheep.
Doesn't matter. The land is what's old. I only care about the land and that historical building from the 1800s. He says, what do I look like? A sheep?
A sheep with a Santa hat.
A sheep with the Santa hat. I didn't realize that I look like a sheep. Here.
Just take a selfie. You're not laughing at yourself.
Buckland Station. Remember this place? Remember this is where I wanted my picture at night. We're in one of the walkways. There's a bunch of cinder block and trees that were planted that grow through or on each side of the wall. I seen you, dude. I seen you. Remember this area back in here? Look.
Looked at you.
Look, no, man. Those are auto lights. They got a wall from the street too. Look, the fridge is gone, dude.
Someone took the fridge. No. They robbed it.
They took our fridge. Our favorite fridge used to be in here. Oh man. Here's all that remains of an old catcher's fence. Obviously, baseball dates back to the late 1800s, so I'm sure baseball was played very early here. What you see is the racquetball court, folks. Hold on. Yeah, see, hon, that door? This is Fitness Station 4, by the way. See that door that was open? And they bolted it shut, which means they have a problem with kids coming here and screwing around. That's why That's why the cops came and stopped us, because there's probably kids and stuff. But hold on, I'm gonna get some film of the racquetball court. Yeah, we got stopped by the cops, not because we were here, but the cop thought my son and my girlfriend were two little kids, and there's a curfew. He says, I didn't even see you, because I came out to the police officer, and they ran our IDs, and the IDs checked out, and he wished us a Merry Christmas, and obviously he didn't kick us out, because this is a public place, and it's a friendly little place in Carson, so you're allowed to be here. Anyways, this is the racquetball court, and here's a piece of wood. You can see the numbers. They had racquetball, they had, what else do you think they had here? Just racquetball?
Probably.
They have a fitness station over here too, but I'm going to get you guys warmed up. I just need Tammy to take a pic. This is one of our last stops, folks. This door number 1 used to be open. I stood up there during the day and at night. And of course, you probably shouldn't, because it's not very safe, but you know, to each their own. I'm not going to sue a city park based on my own stunts, you know. It's my own initiative I'm taking upon myself. But I just wanted to take you back by the old fitness center. Right here, strengthen back, shoulders, tricep muscles. This would have been a very widely used area. Whether there's ghost here or not, I don't know. I'm on a little bit of a dirt trail. Just want to show you folks something really quick. I'm running along the tennis fence. You see the fitness center, folks? It's completely gone. It's now a walkway, a driving trail. Here's a telephone pole. There used to be green buildings They had a miniature golf practice area. They had this long wooden, here's a piece of the wood, here's a piece of it right here. Look, this is all that remains of those buildings. When I edit the video, I'll show you guys what was here. It's all gone. And I know it's hard to see, but it was next to these tennis courts. These are the tennis courts right here. And it's all a sandy pit. They're starting to demolish this place, despite the history I've done. Maybe they're going to make it better. Maybe they're going to make it worse. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be a jogging trail. But they just removed, there's a Christmas tree, an important part of history. We were playing on this workout equipment. They had all kinds of workout equipment we were playing on, and they removed it. So they've been doing some work. Concrete's torn up. It's all gone, man. Now you know why we put these places on our site, because they don't last very long. History gets erased. Just like Mars. If there was any ancient civilizations there, they're gone. It's one vast desert that's consumed everything. And, you know, mankind is its worst enemy. Mankind is what's erasing history.